Alright, let's go. I woke up with these crow's feet, but I ain't losing no sleep. I reckon I'll be okay. They show that I am
Hitting it.
okay. Go
All
ask my
right.
little homies.
Episode 1, boys.
Welcome.
Welcome to the findings.
Podcast.
Were you going to talk, Jay? You look like you were going to talk there.
I don't want to interrupt.
We weren't saying anything, you know, just thinking
Well,
about.
I think it's probably for the best that I go ahead and I just introduce my two best friends.
Okay.
Um,
Go ahead.
so clear rims, that's Jacob. And long duds, that's Zachary.
Long duds.
And then that handsome gentleman to my bottom is Tia.
Why does mine say Tia?
No, Jason.
Jabo, Jason, Jaboinkin. He's got many a name.
He dunks it. He slam dunks.
He does
wears
dunk it.
the long trunks.
There's one thing I'm known for. It's my height. Second would be ability to jump high.
His dunks
Don't
and
you
his
have,
trunks. His dunks and his trunks. Shorts look long on you.
And he's got a
And
brown
you got
potato.
the dunks, dude.
He's got a brown potato of a nutsack. I've seen it.
It's not good.
I like that I said brown potato. I guess there are red potatoes.
Yeah, we used to make like little eyes and stuff like that out of clay, and we'd make like Mr. Potato Head on Jason's nuts.
We would. And Mrs.
Eventually, it
I'm
evolved into
inclusive.
Detective Dick Bingley.
I was about to bring that up.
What even was that again? gotta
Me
refresh
being
me.
drunk as fuck, putting my glasses on my dick so it looked like my dick was my nose, and calling it Detective Dick Bingley.
I missed that one.
That's so stupid. Why was he
Yeah.
a detective?
He had glasses, dude.
Yeah, dude, obviously.
I mean, have you ever met a detective?
Obviously
I
not.
was hoping you like put like a Barbie trench coat on your balls or something.
No, but I did put Spartan on my dickhead.
Spartan.
Yeah, and I kept a picture of it on my phone for I can't tell you how long. It was
What?
it was a
What?
fucking like a toy Spartan mask that
Okay.
it was off of some toy, and I would put it on the head of my dick and I would call it Spartan.
When did you start getting so comfortable playing with your dick?
That's
Oh,
what
I'm
I
gonna
was
be
gonna
totally
ask.
honest with you right now. The reason I was doing that was because I'm uncomfortable with my dick. So I was like, if everybody knows what my dick looks like, nothing to be uncomfortable of. You know?
Oh yeah.
That's
You-
solid. I hate that I missed it though.
You make the joke before it can be made, right?
Yeah.
Without you.
Oh, God made the joke when he created this fucked up body of mine, but luckily,
TJ, bust out
Shit.
that Spartan helmet and let's see it.
dude, I wonder if it's on my old phone. I might have that picture still, and we could put it on the Patreon. So
We're too
Patreon.
smart to cancel. Too smart to cancel. Too small, I meant to say.
Far too
Yeah, no-
small.
not the first one.
So we could probably get away with dicks on YouTube for like a week, maybe.
I remember Jay saw my dick once.
Dude, it was
Do
crazy.
you see that look in his eyes? He was terrified just thinking about it.
It looked like an animal sleeping in a cave ready to just pounce.
It was like
It was all
it was like
brown.
Jurassic Park, like when they see that T-Rex outside of the truck, like there's just like the shadow of Jake's dick.
Oh, dude, it's almost exactly like that. It was like the way he was sitting, I could see into his boxers, and I move my head, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh shit, there's his dick, and it's like the T-Rex eye that comes into the video, and I'm just like, oh my God,
You saw into the eye of the T-Rex.
same size.
They must have saw it too when they made Jackass Forever. They were inspired by Jake's dick. I don't know, the Jackass guys. Do you remember
Oh, the
that?
big dick fight.
Like
Yeah,
the Chris
that-
Pontius.
Yeah, his dick attacking the town was inspired.
Dude, my kids walked in and I was watching that scene and I thought to tell them to leave, but it was like during the scene and they had no idea what it was. They thought it was like an actual like claymation or some shit. And they're just watching a dick shoot jizz all over these people. It was good.
And
Oh,
did
that's
they
so
get it?
funny.
No, they just thought it was like a monster shooting like white goo.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So
Where-
they're like 0% traumatized from that.
I'm like, at least they're boys, you know.
Yeah, and yeah.
So even if they did get it, it would just be like really funny.
Yeah, it'd be a bit much.
Yeah.
But
Dude, I wish they were like, is there a second one?
this movie's awesome.
Does he fight Mothma in the second one?
I'm like, what about the end though when the turtle bites it?
Oh god,
Did
they
they
didn't
not-
see that. No.
Oh, okay. was
I
gonna
did
say,
send
they
them
know
out.
then?
Shortly after they saw it, but
But yeah, it was one of those decisions.
dude, Jackass is one of those movies that I want. 'Cause my boys are 8 and 10. And they love like seeing people get hurt, all that shit, pranks. Like it's shit they would love, but I feel like especially with the newer Jackass movies, it's just so much dick and asshole and ball sack and
You would want to start with the old ones for sure.
I'm like, it's
but-
because they're old now. Everything hurts, so they just play with their dicks and shit.
Well, dude, when I was younger, one of the new Jackass movies, when it came out, I was at my aunt's house and my cousin from Missouri was staying with me there. So it was just me, him, and my aunt. And we asked her if we could get a movie, rent a movie. So we got that. And at the end of it, they get a sea cucumber and they're just fucking jerking it off and it's shooting everywhere. And that fucking scene was out of goddamn nowhere. And she wasn't even in the room the entire time we watched the movie. And then she walks in on that part and she's like, oh my God. And then at the same time, her friend had just come over. So they're seeing that she's letting us watch that.
oh,
It was just bad looking all around.
just
Oh,
judgment
God.
for days.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Yeah, dude, I remember my grandma just coming in when I was watching Steve-O get his butt cheeks pierced together on just like
Oh,
just
that's a
like
good
Oh.
one.
an episode of Jackass, I think, just a series.
Dude, I'll one up both your stories right here.
Please.
I remember I remember Corey and I went in on a computer together. I was probably 12 or
no.
13 and we had it at my grandparents' house where we lived back in our room. And that's back when it was like the LimeWire days, like Faces of Death, like beheadings, just
Oh God.
that was when we became men. Because anything
Unfortunately.
anything prior to that was like whatever, like action movies. And then we're just watching people get their heads sawed off with a machete and
Yeah.
just the worst shit. So I was back in there and I was on wayweird.com. Sure you guys remember
Oh my-
wayweird.com.
Oh my
You guys
God.
showed me. I wasn't even around for a lot of this dark shit, but I remember that site.
Dude, and I was just on it by myself. I mean, when you
Oof.
start seeing
That's
some of
scary.
that shit, it's like a lot of it's, I mean, horribly disgusting and also terrifying. But I was on it by myself as a 12-year-old boy, man. And I remember my grandpa walked in because he would just click like picture to picture. And it was like some woman laying on her back. Maybe it was a guy. No, I think it was a woman. And she was just covered in human shit. Like
Oh,
15 people had come through. It's like a bukkake of shit. She got
Oh
shit
my God.
cockied.
Oh no.
And it was just full screen on my computer. My grandpa walked in and he was 4 feet away from the screen. He looked right at it, and then he's like, "Oh, dinner's done," or some shit like that. And he probably went and jerked off
This is
because
not really a good response for that one. Just fucking-
Oh yeah,
oh
dude.
Jesus, dude.
that was bad.
Oh,
that was bad.
Do you
my camera
remember?
froze here?
Oh yeah.
Did
yours
it
all-
did it die again, Z?
No, it just I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out my phone a little bit more here, but we'll just cut around it. Keep going.
Yeah.
So I remember, I don't know why the fuck we all did this, but we all would just sit around and download random porn and then watch it.
Yep.
And we downloaded one, I think it was Big Beautiful Women, something big white cock.
Sounds good.
It was actually, I mean, the cock was insane. But Chase and I were like, had just started playing it, just fucking back shot of this rod fucking railing this chick. And it was, you could tell what it was. And then right at that moment, my sister Kayla walks into the room right next to me. It's still playing, and I'm just like, hey, and we like start talking, and I like casually just go pause the video, minimize it while we're still talking. And she never once looked at the screen. I got so fucking lucky. I don't know how.
Was there no audio?
No, well, we had it turned down.
Okay. As you would.
Because my sister was around. I didn't expect her to
Dude.
just waltz into my room like that, though.
There's so many of those close calls. Cause like we were teenagers. I mean, when we first started hitting puberty, I remember we had a Playboy hidden at Zach's house. And it was the Pamela Anderson Playboy,
Oh,
like the Pamela Anderson.
was it the white lingerie?
Dude, I don't know. But it was so fucking hot. It was like pinnacle hot. You remember that, Z?
Oh yeah.
Dude, it was the fucking best.
It's just
Oh,
funny to think of now because she's pretty awful looking.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her lately.
Oof.
I just have the image of her sucking Brett Michaels' dick burnt into my memory.
Brett
I
Michael.
still
Was it
I-
not Brett Michaels?
no, it was the drummer of Motley Crue,
Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I
Okay.
wish
I
I'd
mean,
like
they
to see
look-
her.
the same.
They're kind of the same person, just different instruments.
But
He was
dude, it's
just uncomfortable looking.
it's so funny that we went from like I remember when I first started to hit puberty, I had zero porn like access. And then we'd find like some Playboys or something, and then we're jerking off to pictures. And then like 3 years later, I've got like videos on my phone, like unlimited access on my computer and phone. I think my phone just died.
Oh shit.
That makes
Looks
two of
like
us.
it's just me, everybody.
This is a Jay Being
This is
hour.
my fucking podcast. All right.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get mine to come back on. I mean, I put it back on the charger, but I'm going to get a new phone like next week. I promise.
No, dude, getting iPhone 11 Pro Max S. Trust me, they're all the rage right now.
Oh, is that what you have?
Yeah. It's old.
Dude. Jay, I just have a fucked up. My phone's like 4 years old, and Monica has been trying to get me to upgrade for like 2 years.
Dude,
it's weird how it
I
just
waited
kinda
6
becomes-
years last time.
Yeah, it just becomes like an errand after a while. Like back in the day, you used to just get like so excited when you had a phone upgrade and you'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to go get the new one." Like
No.
instantly, but now it's just like the phones, they are getting better. Like don't get me wrong, but they're not like miles better like they used to be. So it's like you're not in as big of a rush to upgrade because it's not that much of a difference.
I know, and I
agree.
felt like an old man saying this to Monica, but like you said, it's an errand. I mean, you have to go there. It's always a fucking 3-hour bullshit when you
Yeah.
go buy a phone, have it swapped over. But then it's like, and this may be me sounding like a boomer, but I'm like, you have to get all your fucking apps back, set them all up. And she's like, no, you don't. It just all transfers over. Is
You're
that
like,
not a thing?
I still gotta log in though, you know, and
No, and it's still such a pain in the ass. It still takes hours for all that shit to transfer. You have to
All
keep
the
it
data
charged. You have
transfer
to
and
get it
shit.
to 50%. Then you have to do all the fucking updates.
yeah, and
And
you're
then
like
it transfers over everything from the cloud that you had saved from fucking a month ago, and say you already cleared out all your old photos and shit, and then now it brought those old photos back, and you're like, Jesus Christ, I thought I got rid of these. I honestly get anxiety thinking about how fucking stressful it is to switch a phone. I don't want one. I mean, the new, also back in the day, dude, when you were uh getting a new phone, you were getting a completely different looking fucking phone.
yeah.
You were switching from a Razor to a Sidekick, or you know what I mean? Now it's like, oh, I have a phone that looks exactly the same, but they tell me that it's better,
Yeah. Once
which
you
it
get
probably
a
is. But
case, then it looks identical to how it looked already.
yeah. So I don't know, dude. I just don't really care for it. As long as my phone works, I'm good. The only reason I got a new one, I had the 6 and I got the 11. The only reason I got it was because all the updates were making it so my phone would literally die by 10 a.m. and I had it fully charged.
Oh,
Dude, that's
geez.
where I'm at. That's
That's
where I'm
mostly
at.
it. Like that's mostly what gets you to switch is just the battery.
Dude, and the updates. My phone, like I said, well, I said 4 years old. It's likely 2.5 years old. But dude, like every fucking day, it's like, when do you want to install your update? And I'm like, since when is there like a 3 times a week update? What's so important
Yeah.
where I would need
It's
to update it
so
so often?
constant. Yeah.
And then you
And
get a
I
new phone, and then it's like once every 3 months you update it.
So I think we might have found our first podcast segment. You know, we should have phone updates, weekly phone updates.
Phone updates. Okay.
We can
We
talk.
talk about we
I don't,
talk about the actual updates that you get.
no, like just updates on us and our phones. Like, did we get a new one finally?
got that new pop socket, dog.
Did
You
you?
should be
Yeah.
rocking.
You should be
I
rocking
know.
that
I
pop
wish I could show
socket.
you my pop socket, but I'm using my phone.
Flip your
to
camera.
film.
Yeah, I got no pop socket.
I'll just use my eyeball camera that I have. That'll work. Good.
Jay,
Actually,
do you use a pop socket, Jay?
oh, bro, have I got the update of the century for you? I don't even use a case anymore,
Oh
Oh,
fuck.
I love that.
He's living on the edge.
I love it.
dude. Daddy, risk your tits over here. I well, the way I look at it is, I already try very hard not to drop my phone, and I don't ever. So
So you're
yeah,
used to being careful with your phone.
yeah, and I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, accidents happen, but I don't know. I don't think that I'm gonna make such a big mistake that I just fucking break my phone. Last time I broke a phone was when I had the LG Lightning, dude, and the only reason that thing broke, I had dropped it fucking countless times. Only reason it broke is because I got fucking pissed at it and I threw it at the ground, shattered my screen, and I was like, fucking really stupid decision right there. So
Yeah.
One of
So
those
I'm-
moments. Yeah.
Here's what I relate it to. Here's gonna be my weird analogy. It's like bowling, right? You guys on board so far?
So
I've heard.
far.
Having a phone with a case is like bowling. At first, you suck at bowling, and you suck at having a phone, so you use bumpers.
Oh,
Bumpers are the case in this analogy.
I love it.
Eventually, you get good enough at having a phone. Because, dude, so many times I would set it in my lap while I was driving, and I'd get home and stand up, and it would just fucking fall into the gutter or onto the sidewalk or whatever. And that's where I got most of my cracks. And then I'm a fucking human that has a brain that's able to learn from his mistakes. And I stopped doing that. You stop doing all the dumb shit with your phone that would allow it to break.
Yeah.
Boom. Now my bumpers are off. Jay, I'm taking my fucking case off tonight. You sold
Oh
me.
my god.
Dude, I want this
phone
fad to
updates.
spread.
Dude, the phone updates are gonna get real exciting from now on.
Watch next time. Dude, I fucking broke my screen.
Yeah, dude. Everyone's gonna be barebacking it. I can't do it.
We're literally
on, Z.
relying on our phones right now.
Yeah,
Take that condom off, Z. It's not a big deal.
I can't do it.
That's why you have a kid.
Wait, what? That's why I have a kid.
Yeah.
It'll make sense soon.
Yeah, it's a weird. Yeah, okay. Anyways,
We both have kids though, so something.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
haven't-
both have my kids. Isn't that weird?
I was gonna say
Yeah.
I've been wearing a condom since 3rd grade, and I still got kids. I got 3 kids.
Third grade is really fucking preemptive.
My mom made me wear them before I went to school.
Then that's normal.
I remember
Yeah.
a kid bringing condoms to school in 3rd grade.
What?
And like,
Was it me?
no, is this kid named Clayton? I don't remember.
What's it mean?
I don't remember his last name, so we
Bigsby?
don't gotta worry about it. No,
Was he the white
Nice.
trash Clayton?
he was fat.
I remember the fat white trash Clayton.
That's
His
all I
name is
remember.
Clayton, so I think we can assume the second part is true.
But
No, I remember that fat fuck.
he brought condoms to school, and all the boys. I didn't. I don't remember why I didn't, but all
Where
the
is
boys
this going?
were in the bathroom like trying them on.
Where's this going? they're all fucking in the bathroom.
It's like,
No,
well,
but
you
they were
gotta
like-
use them if you take them out.
They were like trying them on in the bathroom for some reason, and they kept saying like it was like making their pee holes open up or something like that.
What the fuck?
And it was weird. Like they just didn't understand what it was for. They're like, "Oh, I'm ready for sex. My pee hole opened up.
3rd
Like-
grade sex.
We can let all this
Dude,
this 3rd grade semen out." But I'm trying to remember exactly where it progressed, but I just remember like after that, like the stupid Clayton kid had one of them like filled with water and tied up, and he just like had it in his little desk cubby down at
Jesus
the
what the
bottom.
fuck? Who is
And
this
like
kid?
and for some reason I had one, and I was trying to give it to my buddy Cruz, and he was like in the middle of the classroom, and class was about to like start after recess. And I went to hand it to him, and it like fell on the middle of the floor, and we both had sat down, and the teacher was like walking up the aisle, and it was like right there in the middle of the floor.
Oof.
And we were both so panicked. It was like the scariest feeling ever. But then Cruz just like superheroed and fucking grabbed it.
Dude, prune
But
bum.
then
He got
Pinocchio
it.
prune bum.
he got it, dude. But then she saw the fucking water balloon one in Clayton's desk, and we all got in trouble.
How did you get in trouble? Fuck him.
Because he ratted us all out. Oh, yeah, it was Cruz and Zach and blah. We played.
Ratted you out. He
condoms.
brought them.
Yeah, it was bullshit. I don't think
Oh,
anything
bro.
really big happened about it, but we had to have like awkward conversations with our parents and shit.
You guys should have fucked that kid up, dude.
I think I actually did fuck him at one point. But you guys want to talk about?
Did he provide the condom, or
Oh,
no,
yeah.
we went bareback.
that would have been good proof if you videoed it and you were like, "Do you have a condom?" And he's like, "Yeah." You're like, "See, guys."
Back in '97, I got my dad's
Yeah,
fucking
you're-
shoulder cam on. Fucking.
Oh, yeah. I guess I forget about.
with the
life
full
was-
VHS inside of it.
Dude,
Okay, I forget how fucking limited we were when we were kids.
Yeah, you couldn't
Dude.
just record things. Like, no way. We
It
could
was-
record sound barely.
it was Oregon Trail, and that's it as far as
And recording mixtapes off the radio.
yeah. Dudes, I just now remember this. It's a hidden memory, but I remember I got what felt like was the worst trouble I've ever been in. It was 1st grade. And that's probably why. But I remember it was Miss Hardy at Cloverdale,
Mm-hmm.
and she kept this like big ass candy jar like way up on her shelf, where you'd have to like climb up on the desk to get to it. And so we'd go to like recess lunch every day, like whatever the 30-minute, yeah, I guess it was lunch. And I was always eyeing that fucking candy. So one day I went and peeked in her classroom and she was gone, probably eating lunch. And so I jumped up there, stole some candies, and it like progressed to where I'm like taking handfuls, I'm like filling both pockets.
Got confident.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking 6 years old or some shit. So one
And
day
at that point, you don't even know what consequences are. So fuck her for putting it there.
I know she
You
should have
just-
locked it up.
You just feel like you scored, like you hit the jackpot. Like, oh, I happened to be in here when she wasn't here. I win.
Dude, 6-year-old us, 6 or 7-year-old us with 2 fucking pocketfuls of candy. I mean, we were fucking poor kids. You'd go home and be like, I want a treat, and you would eat like white rice or something. Like that
Yeah,
was your treat.
You'd put like cinnamon on rice.
Oh,
Yeah.
rice? Dude, I didn't even have food at my house. I ate ice.
We'd make like butter quesadillas with cinnamon on it.
Yeah, you have to
Dude.
get creative.
Holy shit, you just reminded me of those fucking buttered toast mans we used to make with the cinnamon on them.
Oh,
Leg on toast.
Leg
Leg-
on toast, dude.
Leg on
So
toast.
fucking good. I bet those
Okay.
are good today.
So here's the ending to the story. I fucked her in the ass.
Oh my god.
Wait, no, sorry. different-
Winner.
That was a different teacher story.
That's a strike.
No, so one
But,
day
psst.
one day I was up there grabbing candy, and her son walked in who was in the same class, same age, same class, and he was disabled. I don't know what
Because
he
of the
had
candy?
going. Huh?
Because of the candy?
No.
No, I think because she was so old when she had him. But he was disabled. He was slow. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm not gonna do an impression.
Sylvester Stallone.
That might have been his dad. He caught me, and I was like, no, it's okay. And I remember I gave him a fireball.
Oh, he
And he-
can't handle that.
No, he took it. He took it. And then after fucking lunch, we're all back in class. And who's eating that fucking fireball in front of his mom,
Oh,
in front of his
no.
teacher? And she's like, and that's her son. So she's like, where did you get that? And he just points at me, no hesitation, just like,
Jack gave it to me.
Sylvester's-
Hey, yo.
And I remember, I mean, like I said, when you're that young and you get busted like that, it's like your fucking world is over.
Yeah,
It's
you-
over.
You feel like you just got caught for a murder.
Yeah.
You're just like, ugh.
And so like after class, she wrote a note, and I remember she pinned it on my shirt, and she said, bring this to your mom or your dad.
Jesus, fucking Scarlet Letter.
I know. Like I
The
said,
fuck?
it's the 90s. She can't text them.
I guess that movie wasn't out yet. She doesn't
That's
know.
true. Shit they have to do. They have to like
she had to post a text to your shirt.
I had to bring I was the messenger of the texts.
they gotta like
But I
fucking
remember
tattoo it on you or something so they'll get the note.
I
You
remember
are
she said,
TNT.
bring this to your parents, and halfway home, I just took it off and threw it.
Yeah.
Of
And-
course.
Yeah. Why the fuck not?
And no one ever talked about it again. She never said anything to me.
That is how all your stories end. And I
I
didn't
know.
get in trouble.
It's so true.
And I got no fucking trouble, no consequences. And I didn't learn.
Okay,
anything.
you want to know how my fucking luck was when I was young? I stole fuck.
Real quick, Jay. 6 minutes remaining on this one.
Okay, this is probably a 2-minute story.
'Kay.
So you know how they at Cloverdale they would do the end of the year gifts and shit like that. If you were
Yes,
good,
fucking
you'd
love
get
that
a
thing.
Oh
yellow
yeah,
ticket.
yeah.
Yeah.
The drawing.
So I got fucked this one year because, and honestly, I deserved it. They had a yo-yo fucking company come to our school and show off. Fucking, they're dope, dude. They're like, they're only $5. Blah blah blah. Ask your parents and come with money tomorrow, and we'll give you one. Well, my fucking family's so goddamn broke. I was afraid to even ask. So I go to school the next day, and everybody gets to buy them at the end of school. So right before you leave for home. And so I'm in class and I see to my left, our desks are literally touching. In this kid's cubby, 5 fucking. Oh no!
That made
Oh
it
my
so
God.
dramatic. Holy shit.
You have no idea how bad that just got. It just fell in soup. But
Oh no.
but no, anyways. But this kid fucking had the money just sitting in his desk right there. And so I grab it. Obviously, why the fuck not? Nobody's gonna know. And
Yeah, grab it.
until they say he lost his $5, everybody needs to look for it.
Oh
So
god.
everybody is looking for this kid's $5, and it's in my fucking pocket.
Oh my God.
So I didn't get caught then, but at the end of the day, when I went and bought a yo-yo,
Mm.
my teacher's like, "Well, how'd you get $5?" I'm like,
She just knows you're poor. She's like, you're not gonna have five
Yeah.
fucking dollars.
Did you
Dude,
rob
pretty
someone?
much. So she's like, obviously you stole his $5, blah blah. I got fucked. I didn't get my toy at the end of the year. I could have won a fucking bike. I got fucked.
Oh, you got a pink slip?
Yeah. Well, I
Yellow
mean,
ticket.
Yellow
very
ticket. Yellow ticket.
yellow ticket. Very deservingly so. I got one.
Fuck that kid.
Oh, I agree. I still remember him. Adam, some shit or another.
We
Some
should
shit or
find him
another.
and kill his kids or something.
Adam some shit or another. It's probably his full name.
Probably is.
You little piece of crap. Where's Zephyr?
I don't know.
Where's Zephyr?
I don't know.
You don't know, stop.
Oh, Dad.
Where's he at?
I don't know.
Get you.
I think he's upstairs.
Zephyr? 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 Hey, Paul.
Dad, are you okay? Oh, oh my God.
Where's Zephyr?
Paul, it's just me.
What, you little piece of... Is he in here? I bet he's in here.
Paul, it's just me.
You little piece
No,
of...
Dad.
Zephyr? Where is Zephyr? I bet he's in here. Forget that.
Paul,
Get in there! Huh? Zephyr!
Paul, please, no.
What the?
Dad, no.
Zephyr washing machines. Durable enough to handle your kid's dirty clothes or your dirty kid.
All right, boys. Well, what do you think? Should we take a moment here to talk about our sponsor?
I think
so.
if I had enough time on my own, I would just do probably like an hour of talking about the sponsor because I, one, respect them, two, wear it often,
Yeah.
three, my wife loves it.
Oh, dude. There's no better look in your wife's eye than when you come in a pair of those jeans. And of course, you fans, where's the camera? You all know I'm talking about Rick Sturdy jeans.
Rick Sturdy jeans.
Jeans so dirty, they'll make you say, damn, are you Rick?
From The Walking Dead.
Well, that's the question. Are you?
Oh yeah. I mean, and here's a little known fact. I actually don't think anybody knows this besides me.
Oh, shit.
But Rick wore Rick Sturdy jeans for seasons 3 through 5.
Oh, those were
Exclusively.
the dirtiest seasons.
Yep.
Uh,
He wore them
blood
dirties.
caked, dirt caked, mud caked.
Yep.
Who knows what else? I don't know what he does with these zombies when he's through with them.
So someone
There's-
tell me
there's
a bit about
probably-
these jeans.
There's probably cum.
It's a safe assumption.
Rick Sturdy jeans are made to handle dirt, but they're also pre-dirted before you buy. They have a factory of all sorts of people.
Mostly
There's
Guatemalans, I think. that wear them.
Guatemalans. There's a
Dirtiest
Chinese.
people.
There's
Yeah.
a Chinese guy, just
Mhm.
one.
Indonesian.
And so they have the reason people love these jeans. They come out of the factory, straight denim, as you'd expect. And then they have, some Guatemalan boys or whoever. They have them wrestle around in some dirt. They get the natural wear and tear. They're broken in jeans.
They're pre-boiled.
Which for
though.
them is really just wearing them through the day.
Pre-boiled.
we boil all our
Oh.
days.
Maybe, yeah.
Honestly, one of my favorite things about them is it's so hard to get a good callus on your legs all around. But with
Oh,
the
yeah.
dirt, the mud, the cum, I mean, they're literally tearing the first 6 layers of skin off of your leg constantly. And so your legs build like a scarred callus. And if
Yeah.
you're into Muay Thai, hello,
Hello.
fucking kickboxing, dick tossing, dude, you're in it. You're already there because you won't feel a goddamn thing touch those legs. You haven't for years.
Yeah, have
It
you
says-
ever ridden a horse? Won't
Rick
hurt.
Sturdy jeans.
Won't
I wouldn't
hurt,
know.
Rick.
I was wearing Rick Sturdy jeans at the time.
Was I on a horse? Was I on a donkey? Was I on Sarah Jessica Parker?
Was I on Ritalin? Was I on? I mean, honestly, I don't know where I was when I was wearing them. They start to. I mean, there's a lot of chemicals in Rick Sturdy jeans. You're gonna feel a little lightheaded after a while.
Also,
So
yeah, go ahead.
you guys remember my grandpa, Marvin.
Yeah.
Do I ever?
I mean, he is like he's like the Marlboro man for Rick Sturdy jeans. And when they became our sponsor, I gifted him a couple pairs.
All right.
But unfortunately, at the time he had passed. So we put him in a pair of Rick Sturdy jeans in his casket, and man, he wore the shit out of them jeans.
And I was gonna, man, I got nervous there. I was like, do you know that Rick Sturdy Jeans actually has a service where they will dress your deceased family members in these jeans? It's a process that's a little spendy, but you can get them exhumed and they will rebury them in Rick Sturdy Jeans, just so you know that they went to the afterlife in the best possible jeans that you could give somebody. And if it's gonna be the last jeans you wear, it better fucking be Rick Sturdy Jeans.
Oh, way better. That should be their motto.
Man. That what would the motto be, Zach?
Just, I don't remember now.
Bury me in Rick's.
Yeah,
Bury me in Rick's.
Marry me in Rick's.
Bury me in Rick's.
In my Rick Sturdy Jeans.
All right. If you made it this long in the podcast, you're all great. Sammy's here. He's
Say
adorable.
hi, Sammy.
Samael.
He was
Thank you all.
unaware.
Yes. Thanks all for making it this long. If you want more, there'll be more coming up. Be sure to follow all our stuff, subscribe, YouTube, likes, good things. And any final truths and wisdoms?
Yeah. Do you know that sperm whales are actually spermicidal whales, and their sperm they spray it into the ocean, kills any live sperm.
Oh,
Fucking. I mean, I've learned a lot today. If that's the only thing I've learned.
You
Glad
won't
I've
see
been-
that on the Discovery Channel. I'll tell you that.
I'm glad I've been jacking off into the ocean. All right, boys. I love you all.